Assalamu alaikum, namaste, hola. My name is Saida and welcome to this Tatawwar Zoom and / YouTube live that we have here. My name is Saida and I'm a Tatawwar ambassador from 2019 to 2020. Also today's host of this exciting webinar. Before we start, I would like to appreciate your time and effort you put in watching us. We want you to show how to sign up for the Tatawwar program and submit your Tatawwar application completely. We'll go through the application questions in detail and also mention what the judges are focusing on when you're reviewing your application. Also, we would like to have a small recap for the new students we have here. Welcome. The Tatawwar is an interactive program brought to you by HSBC in partnership with Potential.com that students like you and schools and also parents communication to help you to innovate a greater future that we have. It also gives you a chance to improve your business skills and understand sustainable communication and commitments while connecting with corporate world and getting hands-on experience with some exciting meetings that we have with professionals on the way. I would like Daria and Lujain to take a lead to guide you through some online progress that you will complete your application.
Thank you, Sayeda. Hello, everyone. I'm Daria from Potential.com. And Lujain and I will walk you through the online process, how to submit your application, and also reveal to you what the judges will be focusing on. So, Lujain, let's start with registration.
Hello, everyone. So basically for the Tatawwar program, when you want to register, you go first to tatawwar.com. You type it in your browser. And then the first thing you see on the right, if you are on the desktop, is the registration form. So you start with filling out your application. So first thing is you type in your full name. And then you type in your email, and please make sure that your email is an active email.
And this is also the email address that we're going to communicate with you. Also, we will let you know here if you are shortlisted for semifinals and all the important information. So pay attention.
Sure. And then you would be able to create your password and make sure you remember this password so you can log in later. And then you select the country that you live in and you put on your age. Make sure to click on the agreement that you have accepted and agreed to the terms and conditions of the competition.
And Lujain, what if we are already registered? What do we do?
So basically, if the user is registered, all they have to do is to go to the same process. They go into tatawwar.com, and then above the registration form, they have the login here. So they click on login, and then they can enter their details to log in into the platform.
And what if they forget the password?
So it's very easy for those that forgot their password and they completely can't log in into the platform. All what they have to do is to click on the lost your password above the login form. So there's a click here button, they click on it, and then they type in the email that they've registered into the platform. Now I'm going to take you into the registration process. So after you fill out the form, you just click on register now. After clicking on register now, you will be redirected to the first unit, which we call the pretest of the Tatawwar program. So in here you have survey questions that you need to answer. It's typically about the SDGs, so make sure to answer all of them before completing to the next unit.
And what if I didn't answer the questions correctly?
It's totally fine if the user answered in an incorrect way, because what the system does is that they provide the user with the incorrect answer as well as the correct answer. By this way, you will learn all the units anyway, all the action points or all the questions and the answers throughout the Tatawwar application and learning journey. So after submitting the survey question or the pretest, make sure to scroll down and then click on next unit. So by clicking on next unit, you will jump across to the next one. At any point, you can click on the course modules, which is at the top. It's the first section of the Insight course. From here, you can check your progress. Like for now, as you can see in the pretest, I just finished it. And then I reached 5% completion. And now I am in the module 1, which is the overview of the program. So as you can see, all the units, they have the same exact structure. So it's easy for you to follow. It's easy for you to fill out your information and finish the whole course. So the first section, you have the course unit. For the course unit, you have the video, which you can watch. It's an interactive video. After watching the video, there's the unit summary of each and every unit. And then there's the action plan question. So this is a mandatory field that you need to fill out carefully in each and every unit. And this action plan section is the only section that is editable. That means every time you submit it, you can return to it at any point and edit it. So let's go and type in the name of the school.
Please make sure that the name of the school is correct. So then we can see how many applicants came from the same school.
Definitely. So even if you type in the school in an incorrect way, at any point you can go back and edit your question. So you click on Save Answers, and then the survey questions will pop out. So after completing the action plan, you will gain an extra 10 points, which I'm going to discuss later on why there are points and how you can redeem them. And then there's the survey questions that you can answer. It's typically just main questions for us to know more about you as a student or as an applicant. So make sure to answer these because it's not editable. So just carefully answer on the survey questions. And then you have the dig deeper section in each and every unit where you can see extra additional resources. You can see the transcript. If you don't want to watch the video, there's the full script that you need to go through it. You can read it carefully. And then in the related resources, you can have additional supporting documents, videos. So in this unit, we have a video that you can watch at any time. So I'm done with this unit, which is the first module of the Tatawwar program, the overview of the program. So I click on next unit. So as you can see here, I have now 30 points. Every time I finish a unit, I collect 10 points. And every time I submit an action plan, I collect as well an additional 10 points. So now I'm on the SDG overview, which is module number 2. So make sure to click on course modules to be as your reference, to track your progress and to check which unit you're at. Same structure, you have a video about the SDGs and you have the action plan that is in this unit. You have to type in the teacher that is able to support you in this program. So you type in first if you have someone that is supporting you from your school, and you type in the teacher name and the email.
Here is also very important to put the teacher's name, because at the end we are going to select the teachers with most applicants and semifinalists and finalists, and they are also going to be awarded as Tatawwar Teacher Ambassadors.
Sure. So as you can see, you submit your action plan and then you answer the survey question. You submit to move to the next unit. At any point, you can go into the dig deeper section. So in this unit, instead of the video, you have additional links to the United Nations websites where there's more resources about the Sustainable Development Goals, as well as there are all the SDG goals that are taken from the United Nations websites. So you can refer to them down. Then you click on next unit to proceed to the third one. So in this unit, we have the 3 SDG challenges. Same thing. I think Daria is going to take over from here to show you the process of the innovation design thinking.
Yes, basically in the next few units, we are going to guide you through this process, and this process will help you also for any type of problem to develop any type of solution. So Lujane will actually now log in to already finished plan, so we can go through
Definitely.
it slightly faster, and
So
to we're able to basically take you through it without typing all the answers.
So basically now I'm going to log out from the testing user and I will log in from an already finished user of the Tatawwar application. So all I have to do after I click on logout, it will take me to the landing page as highlighted before. If I want to log out, you click on login above the registration form. I already saved my details in the browser as username and password. So all I have to do is to click on login, and now it will take me to the Tatawwar application where I can review all my answers that I've previously answered in the action plan, and I can edit them as well if I want to. So now we are going to move to module number 4, which is the innovation design thinking that Daria will explain to you, as well as Daria will explain in each and every units the points that you need to fill out, and I'm going to move through each and every unit as well within the same pace. Over to you, Daria.
So in the next few units, as said, we're going to talk about innovation design thinking, which later on you can apply to any type of problem you are trying to solve. It is basically, it has four processes. It's understand the problem, come up with the ideas, develop the best idea, and evaluate and improve the idea and the solution. Here, it's your time to really think of which SDG you are going to work on, which is important in your region, in your country, and also which one you are going to be passionate to work on. And this is very important because this will actually define what you're going to work on throughout the program. First, you need to understand the problem. And basically here, you need to see how is the user or the customer, does the problem affect him? And you can see all the available solutions already, and you can think about how to improve them or even come up with a totally new one. This is really important that you fill it in a short, concise manner, because this is going to be used in your pitch deck. This is something that basically we are going to be working on if you're shortlisted. So you're going to be seeing certain answers already throughout the application. So what we're going to see. So this is one of the most important ones. We're going to continue to the next unit, which is going to be to come up with the ideas for the solution. So here, we're really advising you to think about all the ideas. There's no wrong or right idea. Think about, list all the ideas that you believe can help in the problem. Because only in your next stage, which is develop the best idea, here you can see which ideas work, which you are passionate about, which you can work on. What is really important here, if you work in a team, because for each idea, we're going to be shortlisting only one student. So if you work in a team, we advise you to work on as many ideas as you have the team members. And each team member should register his own idea. So everybody has the chance to be shortlisted in semifinals. And then we will continue. So once you already work on your idea or ideas, if you're part of the team, you're going to see how actually your idea is. You can run your idea with your teacher, with your friends, with your parents. They will give you the feedback and you can still improve it. So now that we worked on the ideas, we can really start working on your social business. In the next few modules, we're going to focus on customer. So first, you should understand who your ideal customer is. You have different types of markets, and here is again very important to define them properly, because this again will be used in your pitch deck and it will influence how you're going to work further. In the next session, we're going to talk about how you really add value to your customers. What is this extra value? What is your value proposition? And what makes your business stand out? Also, this answer is very, very important, and you will actually use it in your pitch deck. In the next one, we are going to be talking about how to reach your customers. How will you get them to buy your product or your service, and which channels you're going to use to reach them. And then we're going to see how your customer is really going to pay for all the extra value that you're providing to them. So after this, we're going to see you're not going to be working in isolation. So you will need your key resources. You will maybe even have your partners, and we are going to look into their activities in this module. And further, we're going to see what are real costs of your business. So you're going to work on the cost structure, including fixed and variable costs. And here, again, this is the question which we will later on use in your pitch deck. You have to be specific, and your answer should be exact and not long. So now that we already have learned which SDG you're going to be working on, what problem are you sorting out? Who's your ideal customer? What are you providing to them? Why are they going to buy your services? Now, and what are your costs? Now you need to see how are you going to price everything and how you're going to generate the profit. So again, this is coming into your pitch deck. Your answers should be short, exact. Now, this is all in regards to your work in it. The next unit, it's just the next steps. So this is the exciting part. So in the next phase, which is going to be happening in early January, the jury will be shortlisting the top ideas from the program. And after that, we're going to be shortlisting 20 students in each country. And we are going to be having the semifinals where you're going to be really working on your prototypes. And basically, you're going to be pitching the ideas to the jury. There, you are also going to have a chance to join the finals and to win and get the really amazing prizes. Also, possibility to get crowdfunding, and also to have the opportunity to exhibit your idea and your prototype at EXPO 2020 in Dubai. So now Lujain will actually show you also how you can check and monitor the progress and how your action plan and your pitch deck really look like.
Thank you, Daria. So basically, as you can see, once you reach the next steps, you would be able to download the action plan and generate your pitch deck. So this is the action plan. This is what it looks like. Of course, it is all the action plan questions that you filled up throughout the Tatawwar application. And what's more exciting about it is that once you check it out, you would be able to edit any question at any time. So let's say you want to edit any question in the target customers, you just have to go to the unit and edit the action plan question that is in it, and then you just refresh or you can regenerate it from here. In the last unit, there is a post test. So in the post test, you would be able to generate the certificate of completion for the Tatawwar program that looks like this. It will show
Uh,
your full name. Yes, go ahead, Daria.
Sorry, you're only going to be able to make the certificate if you reach 80% of success on your post test.
Exactly. So basically, don't worry about the post test. You just go in. There's some questions about the SDGs that you've already mentioned, that we've already mentioned in the videos. So make sure to watch these videos, and then you would be able to answer them successfully and generate the certificate. So what happens once you finish the post test? Once you finish the post test, you'll get this message, a congratulation message with the next steps. By clicking here, you would be able to go to the user dashboard, which is your dashboard. So what can you see here is all the badges that you've collected, including the points, as well as the redeem your points from within your dashboard. So once you click on redeem your points, it will take you onto your profile, and then you can schedule a free meeting session with any available mentor that you can pick, as well as you can get for free access to potential future job skills bundle. So in my account, I just redeemed the offer already, and they sent me the coupon code, so it will appear here. All I have to do is to click proceed to courses if I want to learn more about future job skills bundle. If you want an additional point, you can just go into the details and complete your profile. So in the profile, you can submit your phone number, your LinkedIn URL, as well as you can change your password from here or request profile deactivation. So in the dashboard, you can track as well the Tatawwar application. So this is the main course. If you finish this course 100%, you are eligible to be part of the 20 selected students per each country. And then you have the additional section of the specialized courses that you can take at your own pace. You can go and learn more about creative thinking, water scarcity, CV writing, financial literacy, or interview skills for free.
And basically Tatawwar certificate, as well as all the other certificates, of course, you can share them on social media and you can use them when you're applying to your universities. Thank you, Lujain. And now, Sayeda, back to you.
Thank you, Lujane and Daria, for the lovely explanation. We also have Kieran here presented us here in this webinar, and I would like Kieran to say about his experience last year that he had.
Good afternoon to everyone watching. My name is Kriyan, and I am one of the Tatawwar ambassadors from the 2019 edition. To start off right now, I'll be speaking about the 3 phases of my experience in the program. In this program, the first phase of my experience started when I was applying for the semi-finals, when I was completing the application. This was one of the most exciting part of my journey in the program. I was really excited thinking about all the rewards, about going to all the exhibitions the Tatawwar created. And because of that, I would spend each and every day trying to work on my application, make it better, try to form something perfect, bring in many ideas. I would research a lot, and that actually improved my critical thinking skills, and it also improved much of my business skills. Along with this, the Tatawwar program has one of the best aspects in the application, and that is you can make changes as much as you want until the deadline is finished. This aspect is what actually helped me improve my skills in critical thinking as well as business. I used the time I had to make as much changes to whatever I created so that I can improve my idea and form the perfect one before the semifinals. The second phase that I had to face was the semifinals, and this again was another exciting part of the journey. In here, you get to meet many of the Tatawwar the other semi-finalists, along with the Tatawwar staff, which is again one of the most exciting part. Here, you also get to create your prototype or your app. This part is actually a dream come true. We all think in many of our childhood days that we would want to create something for ourselves, we would want to create something to help others. But this comes into a reality when we go for the semifinals. Here, we get to create our own prototype or an app, and this we can create further after the semifinals, even. The third phase comes after the semifinals, in which I was working towards improving my idea further based on the advice and the guidance I got in the semifinals to again get shortlisted for the finals. This part again was exciting, but it was also scary. But what's good about this is even though you don't win, you always get the mindset to keep on going forward in your idea. The step you put forward in semifinals to creating your idea will keep getting you forward, even though you don't get shortlisted for finals. So I worked forward again for after semifinals on my application, which we can improve. And I kept improving it until I could make something perfect. And then I had to submit it before the deadline again. So after submitting it, then I got shortlisted for finals again. So after being shortlisted for finals, this part was actually a very exciting moment. The time I actually got to see the mail that I was shortlisted for finals, I just couldn't believe it. I mean, I've been waiting to be like part of the semifinals the first time. And when I got into semifinals, I was like, okay, no way. Everyone's kind of so good at this. Everyone's idea was perfect. There's no way I'm going to be one of the top 20 finalists. But then I believe that anything is possible. If you have an idea, whether you don't know how it's going to be, you don't know how it's going to help the people, if you think your idea has some sort of potential, I believe this is your perfect chance. So I got into finals, and then in finals, you get to meet many great personalities, you get to collaborate with many people, you get a lot of advice, guidance on your idea, and you get to work forward. So even if you don't win in finals, it does not matter. I myself didn't win in finals, but it didn't stop me from working forward in my idea. So even if you don't win in semifinals or finals, this program will make you a perfect citizen to work forward on something that is perfect for people all around the world. This is not just about winning, it's about the mindset it creates on you, the person it makes you. And I believe this is a perfect competition for anyone who is interested in helping people all around the world. Thank you. I'll be passing on to Saida once again.
Sayeda, you're mute.
Oops, sorry. I didn't know I was muted. I was going to say this again. Let me say this again. Thank you, Kieran. I agree on everything what you said, every word you said. And I would like to share my experience as well. If you asked me last year to do a live here on YouTube, I would just say no. I don't have the confidence. I don't have the public speaking skills. However, after enrolling myself to Tatawwar, I have seen me getting improved in every form. Like my public speaking skills have improved so much, and also I've learned so much about business skills. As me being, I'm taking business as my GCSE option, and I got to know so many things about business I never knew, and about skills that 21st century skills that you learn and you enhance. So thank you, Tata Tower, for giving me so many good memories, for making friends here, and also just enhancing my skills. Lastly, I would like to say, if you want to be the next Tatawwar ambassador, don't forget to sign up. If you have already signed up, that's great. You can log in to your Gmail through Tatawwar and complete the application as it's shown in the demo. Also, don't forget to invite your friends and your teachers to participate, because we have daily sessions like this on YouTube. So don't forget that. And for keeping up with us, just don't forget to follow us on social media again. And for more further information, you can contact Tatawwar team at tatawwar@potential.com. And lastly, again, thank you for all attending, and I hope you have a great day and you will join us on this exciting journey. Thank you.